This video is brought to you by Rebel Moon Bloodline. You can sign up for the Rebel Moon Bloodline beta at rebelmoongame.com. Link to the website will be down in the description. Rebel Moon Bloodline will be available for both Android and iOS in 2025. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rebel Moon Theory. In this episode of Rebel Moon Theory, we're going to be diving deep and talking about Tarak, the Prince of Samandrai. Tarak is a very interesting character, and I'm very excited to be talking about Tarak here on Rebel Moon Theory as we dive deep and talk about his origin. Please like the video, hit the notification bell, and subscribe if you want more from Rebel Moon Theory. And without further ado, let's dive deep and talk about Tarak.
Hey, Tarak! These people want to talk to you.
Tarak Decimus was born and raised along with being a prince on the planet Samandrai. Samandrai was also the home for the Bunus, which are basically these griffin-like creatures. When the Motherworld began to increase the amount of tax and trade codes, the relationship between the Motherworld and Samandrai began to collapse, and this led the people of Samandrai to start protesting. And as soon as it started, the answer that Samandrai received from the realm was the king's death. The Motherworld invaded Samandrai, and while Samandrai was being invaded by the Motherworld, the queen fell to her death. Tarak managed to escape from the invasion. However, later on he ended up on the planet Nuiwudi. While Tarak lived on the planet Nuiwudi, he was a servant to Hickman, along with working as his blacksmith. Cora, Gunnar, and Kai first meet Tarak. Tarak is chained to this anvil, and in order for Tarak to pay his debt, he has to fly the Benu that Hickman won. The scene where Tarak confronts the Benu is absolutely powerful, and what I think makes this scene so extraordinary is that Tarak can feel the Benu's pain. Both Tarak and the Benu's home was destroyed by the Motherworld, and that the Benu understands that Tarak came from Samandrai. As Tarak is flying the Benu, you guys can see a much more look at the planet Nuiwudi, as you guys can see the pointy mountains in the background. And the scene where Tarak is flying the Benu includes this awesome music from Junkie XL. Once when Tarak succeeded in flying the Benu, his debt was now squared with Hickman. But when Hickman tries to fly the Benu himself, the Benu ends up killing Hickman instead. Tarak would then join the rebellion and help the villagers of Velt fight against the Motherworld.
We can't let Titus and the others do all the work. Are you ready to fight and die?
Yeah! Let's leave the dying to your enemies.
Tarak received royal training when he lived on Samandrai, and when it comes down to his combat skills, he uses these battle axes by rushing towards his enemies and striking them down. While Tarak helped the rebellion fight against the Motherworld on the moon of Velt, Tarak was able to build strong relationships with the rebels that he fought with to protect the village. One of the villagers that Tarak flirted with while they were gathering the wheat and building their defenses was Hervor, which Tarak actually slept with her one night. In Rebel Moon Part 2, Tarak receives this banner from the villagers, which this banner has 4 hearts on each side, along with an elk in the very middle of the banner. Tarak is an absolutely amazing character in the Rebel Moon films, and I really do hope we get to see more Tarak, along with exploring more into his homeworld Samandrai, whether if it's in a comic book spin-off, an animated spin-off, a live-action spin-off, or in a video game spin-off. But that is it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of today's video. Y'all stay safe out there, and have a wonderful day.